And in today's Focus at 4, we are talking about Father's Day spending, how much we're spending and on what exactly. Here's a couple of numbers to take in. This year, Americans are going to be spending about $13 billion on gifts for dad. Now that is compared to the $21 billion that we spent on mom for Mom's Day. But if you do break this down, the National Retail Federation says that the average person this year will dish out about $115 for a Father's Day gift. And as far as what we're buying Dad, almost 40% say they'll buy him a new shirt or tie, and just over 40% say they'll go for an experience gift, which is something like tickets to a ball game or dinner with the family. And then the rest of us are likely to get Dad something like a gift card or something for the cell phone or tablet. Now, if you are wanting to think outside the box of gift giving, here is an option. A local nonprofit is using this weekend, Father's Day weekend, to launch a unique Father's Day campaign, and it is one that could help orphans around the world. Heather Shaw is with the Miracle Foundation, and Heather, we're going to talk about what the Miracle Foundation is, but we are wanting to raise $30,000 for sports and recreation equipment that can be used in orphanages around the world. Tell us how this works and more about your group.
So what we want to do this year is really encourage people to consider an opportunity for giving to Dad that is something, like you said, outside of the box. So instead of giving Dad a shirt or another dinner somewhere, give sports equipment and a fun childhood to children who don't have dads, who don't have somebody to bring them up. And so it's a really cool way to honor Dad by giving to children who don't have dads and giving them the chance to have a real fun and a childhood where they're enjoying it.
I love this idea. I did this a couple of years ago with my parents. I did a donation in their honor, in their name, to a local charity. Talk about the Miracle Foundation. What exactly do you do, and more about where this money is going to go?
Thank you. Yeah, so the Miracle Foundation is a nonprofit based here in Texas, and our mission statement is to empower orphans to reach their full potential. So just like most parents, that's their mission statement for their kids, right? Is to raise their kids to reach their full potential. That's our goal. That's our plan, is to raise children who have no parents to be able to reach their full potential. Today we are actually in the middle of a worldwide orphan crisis. There are 153 million orphans in the world today, and they have no voice. They are children who have no one speaking on their behalf. And so we would love for every single one of those children to be adopted and to have that chance to have a real family. But the truth is 99% of them will never be adopted. They'll never have that dad. They'll never have that mom. And so what we're doing is working with the orphanages where they currently live and transforming those orphanages into great places for them to grow up.
Looking at some of that video now, I think this is great work here at home that you guys are doing to make an impact around the world. For our viewers watching, how do they get involved? If they do want to make those monetary donations, how do you suggest they do that?
Yeah, so the best way to do that is to go to our website. It's just miraclefoundation.org, and then you can go /fathers, and you'll see the campaign there, and you can make a donation. We're asking that you consider, you're saying the average person will spend $115 on their dad. We're asking that you take that amount and just give it to orphans. It will go so far in really transforming their lives. And really, this is also an opportunity to talk to dads. We need you to step up and help us, help the kids. And so not only to the people who are giving to dads, but also to dads.
$115 may not go a long way here, but it certainly can do a world of difference somewhere else.
Huge difference. Obviously, we're putting this towards a campaign to help the kids have the sporting equipment that they need. They play cricket, they love swing sets, they love jump ropes, they love all of those kinds of things. And so we want them to have some of those fun childhood memories. But $115 is actually just a little bit more than what it takes to provide everything a child needs for a whole month. And so that includes food and shelter and caregivers who are well trained, and education and clean water and bedding and clothing, and just so much that they just desperately need.
I think this is a great idea. It's thinking outside the box. If you're still looking for a Father's Day gift, this is something that you can feel good about and then help. And I'll be honest, not just with your charity. I think any charity, any nonprofit can certainly use that help. But this one making a worldwide difference.
Absolutely.
What a great project.
It's great. And we'll send Dad a little certificate too that you can give to him. So
we're going to put all your information and links on our website at kbtx.com. If you want more information, that'll be up here shortly. Heather Shaw with the Miracle Foundation, thanks for coming in. She drove in from Austin, like literally just drove into the parking lot from Austin.
Happy to be here. If I can be a voice for the kids, I'll do it.
You're amazing. Heather Shaw,
thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in. Stick with us. And